So, how are you feeling at this moment in your career? I don't know how to say. I keep on going. I keep on fulfilling my dreams, and I'm actually quite happy at the moment. It's but it's something that I built every day. Happiness is very important to me. So, well, I'm happy. What motivated you to return to the stage and launch this new project? The continuity, keep on moving, and I mean keep on being creative and experiment. I always loved to experiment, and I think I will do till the end. I really love to experiment in any ways of life. I'm very curious about many things. I wanted to keep on composing and writing. And going back to studio, spend time with the musicians, with the engineers and my friends, and go back on stage and visit all my fans and my friends, and especially in Latin America. It's been several years since your first successes. How do you feel your voice or your way of singing has changed over time? I'm feeling more strength, and my voice is more powerful, I would say. And also I gain in fineness, and well, I'm still a voice has its own evolution till the end, and I'm still searching and trying things and experimenting things, as I said. So even technically for the voice, it's very interesting. On the operatic side, as to sing opera arias, or to sing my neoclassical compositions, or even when I sing soft pop and electro rock pop, which is quite different. It's interesting. I think it's but generally I think it's more powerful and more precise, I would say, maybe. How does an EMMA SHAPPLIN song come to life? From a melody, an image, or an emotion? Well, generally when I start composing, and when I would say that it happens to me more than I'm a very intuitive person, and I wait until the time it's I don't know how to explain that. Something is growing, something is emerge from me, and at one point I have a sentence that will come, and this sentence will appear and happen with the melody almost straight away, and then I will go to write down the melody and the lyrics, and then generally it happens at night. And well, lately that's what happened. And so I wake up and I just run to my computer and my piano, and so yes, but it starts with a sentence, with words to start with, and then the melody comes along. Then I would say day after day I will structure the song, and then I will arrange, do a little arrangement, like for a quartet arrangement, quartet and piano, and then with this I will take a little more time to let it grow, and then I will decide what musician I will hire to play the part, and what kind of instruments that I want to hear in it. Voilà. It's also, most of the times, I realize that in the end, every song is like a voice. I mean, from a character. It's not entirely my thoughts. I think this could be thoughts that I understood, that I heard, or people that I meet, or then something I read, or something I've seen in a movie, or I don't know. So, but generally it's not entirely my thoughts. It's more like a thought of a character. You've always been hard to categorize. Do you feel closer to opera, pop, or a completely unique genre of your own? Well, I would say that I'm floating in between all those styles. If you talk about Camine Meo, Eterna, and Venere, it's more, I will call it my neoclassical style. So for these compositions I usually use my operatic voice, because I'm transforming a little the technique as well, but I'm using the opera technique basically, and as a base, I mean. And otherwise I write and compose pop songs like For Macadam Flower and The Stuff and Andy. They're more like electropop, electro-rock songs, so these are pop songs. And also I still go on practicing opera, real opera. I mean, when I do my voice on opera arias and with the opera technique. So in my concerts there's always a few arias from the opera, with my approach, of course, and my own approach, and mainly it's partly my own style, and also pop and opera. Your lyrics, often in Latin, Italian or French, and also in English or in Spanish, actually, create a very distinctive aura. What inspires you to write in different languages? Languages is something very special to me. I think it's to me is like an artistic material that I will melt, that I will mold, not melt, but I will mold. The language is, to me, is like the music somehow of the heart of a nation or of a country. So it's very important. It brings in its specificities something from the people who speaks it. So it's very important, because it's like, as I said before, when I start composing or writing, it starts with a sentence. So sometimes the sentence appears in English, in French, or in Spanish, or in Italian. It's a bit more complicated in Old Italian and in Spanish. Actually, I have to work a little around the sentence, because sometimes it happens not completely proper. Even in English, sometimes I kept a few things improper in purpose because it has another impact to me. I mean, it was like playing with words, and again the words brings the melody, and also I won't choose the same arrangement. I wouldn't sing the same way because of the language. For example, if I feel composing like a new classical album with most of my lyrical voice, then it will be in Old Italian, because that's something that suits perfectly. That's my feeling, of course. And otherwise, if I write in French, I think it would be more softer songs, I think. And in English, it will give like I would write and arrange the songs with a little rock touch, I think. In Spanish, it's even different. It will be more colorful and more poetic in a way. I mean, poetic is always a link in between all my work. There's always poetry. It has to be poetry in everything I do, even when I'm cooking, or if I paint, or if I do my garden. Poetry is very important, and even if I arrange my house, that's the main. That's my base. What role do silence and spirituality play in your creative process? Well, that's very, very important, because I think that's a crucial and yes, that's a crucial part. Somehow, silence and spirituality must be around what I'm composing, writing. I mean, when I create anyway, and I would say I would be more like an introvert person. I'm a solitary person, actually, and I do appreciate, I do love it, because actually I never feel solitary at all, never feel lonely, because first of all, I always have something in my mind. It's always a creation of any kind, even if I don't know, even if I start to think to repair a roof or a wall, or if I do my garden or anything, I always have plenty of projects in my mind, and lots of dreams, and I will always go to my dreams and work for them and catch them and build them. What can I say about it? Yes, of course, silence is never completely silent. I would say quiet, peaceful, but silence to me is not empty. It's vibrant and full of things and feelings and emotions. And generally, as I'm living in a house in the woods, I spend a lot of time in nature. Silence never exists in nature. There's always something moving, cracking, singing, playing, something happening. And spirituality goes with it. Spirituality is everywhere. Your music has a strong visual, almost cinematic quality. Do you think of your concerts as a stage performance or more as an emotional experience? Definitely as an emotional experience. That's the most important emotional experience. But I can say, as the way I sing, especially with opera and neoclassical, melted with alternate with pop music, it's kind of tricky, and it needs a lot of practice and a lot of techniques, and especially for opera and neoclassical it needs a lot of strength. So it's also a stage performance. Yes, maybe the audience don't really realize, but it's being on stage on the kind of shows that I give. It needs a lot of strength and a lot of self-control and training to be able to achieve it. What attracts you more these days? Experimenting with electronic sounds or returning to something more classical and acoustic? I would say returning to something more classical and acoustic, but I won't give up for a little electronic here and there. I like this. It's also a way of being connected with the whole world, completely with everything around me. Even if my style is a little is a little different from things that we can listen. Not all, actually, but yeah. So I would say mostly classical and acoustic, with a little twist of electronic. What inspires you today in such a fast-changing and technological era? I would say everything, still everything. It's true that I read quite a lot, and I spend most of my time in nature when I'm not touring or when I'm not in studio. I would say, but I would say nature would be the first inspiration. Yeah, nature I would say. But really everything can inspire me. It's I don't know, a sentence I heard, the music that plays on the radio when I'm driving, or even a noise I hear somewhere, I don't know, birds, wind, rivers, everything can be inspiring, really. How do you find balance between the artistic and the personal? Between Emma the singer and Emma the person? Well, there's no Emma the singer or Emma the person. It's the same. I'm Emma. And I'm one, and completely one. Even if I'm multitasks, and if I enjoy a little too much to experiment in every kind of purpose. I mean, I'm interested in so many things. I think I would, that's why sometimes I said I would like to be a vampire, not to drink blood from people, but no, to have the chance to live 1,000 lives, you know, to have the chance to experiment it all, and I mean, deeply. So, and have time to really to know things, and to know, and mostly regarding arts and artisanat, and also everything that you can create is kind of interesting. I mean, if you could speak to your younger self from the Camino years, what would you tell her? Well, I would tell her, don't worry, be happy, go, you're doing well. because in the end, I think that I'm quite where I wanted to be, and I'm doing mostly what I wanted to do. It's true that I could have done other things, or I don't know. For the moment, I don't have any regrets, because I think I enjoying too much what I'm doing, and I'm completely free. I'm my own producer, and I wake up when I want, and I decide to do things when I want to do them, and if I want to do them, and no one to force me or push me or shake me. I just do what I want when I want to do it, and I mean I have this wonderful freedom to be able to organize myself, and for that I'm a happy person. Of course, I could have done, I don't know, I still didn't have recorded an album of arias of opera. Maybe I will never do it, but I don't know. I'd like to do that. It's something that probably, there's also, I don't know, many things. I had some casting for example, for movies or things like that. Just something I would maybe have liked to do, but I have no regrets, because all of my life is completely full, and everything I'm doing is great. So I'm really enjoying it. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, the only thing that I might regret is that I had no time to do more. But everything I'm doing, I try to do it. I'm not trying, I'm just doing it completely, and with all my heart, and happiness and joy. And even if sometimes it's tough, and sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it doesn't turn out the way I want it, but that's cool. What emotions arise when reconnecting with your Argentinian audience? Oh wow, I think it's I don't know. I spent I came many times in Argentina, and I had so much wonderful souvenirs, and I have lots of fans, and I mean and indefectible fans. They're still following me since all these years, and I would say friends here. So I've been trying to come back. So here I am. I'm very happy, very happy to come back again, and then we'll see. I hope. I just can't hope that we'll have a great night all together, and I'm just enjoying being here. It's true that I'm so much into my projects, all different sorts of projects, that when I have to travel, I need at least 1 or 2 days to just to launch. I mean, to be able to feel the ground, and the people and the cities and the country where I'm in. It's always the same. Sometimes it makes me a little how can I say, nervous about it, because I need a little time to disconnect and reconnect with completely with the place I'm in. So but especially here, I've been waiting for so long, so I'm very happy to be here. A special stage you've performed on? Well, there's been so many very strange stages for many reasons, but well, maybe I would choose the Bulgarian one. I've been invited to sing in a site just newly excavated from the Roman Empire, and they had built this glass stage on the top of tombs actually, and they were open tombs. So at first I thought it was a little spooky or something, and then when I came to the place, I stepped actually above these lying people. I mean, it was I don't know, it was very soft, and it wasn't unrespected at all. It was very soft, and yeah, when the whole all night when I sang, it was soft. I don't know, very gentle, and I liked it very much actually. Very much. A place in the world to rest, or I would say my home. The place I'm living in the woods, so yes, it's there. Anywhere around the fireplace, in my bed, or in the woods, or in my garden. A book to accompanies you on tour. Well, actually, I bring with me books of poetry from diverse authors from different countries, and but this time I brought it's a book about it's called how can I translate that? But it's a book to protect the ecology and the ecosystem. It explains many things to manage this sort of places, and how to rebuild it or preserve it, and preserve the ecosystem of ponds and pools, but I mean natural pools, like small lakes and places like this. Musical artists you admire. There's so many. It's so difficult to choose. Right now I would say Jacqueline Dupré. I think she's the best cellist player ever. A food that reminds you of childhood. I would say endives, because I used to hate them. I guess actually it was too bitter, I don't know, I didn't like the taste and the texture when I was a child, and I used to be sick about it. But actually, as I grew up, I would say that I eat endives not every day, but many days in the weeks, and in so many different ways, because I've learned how to cook them really well. So now I think it's one of my favorite vegetables. A movie you could watch 1,000 times. Oh, I had many movies that I watched, not 1,000 times, but maybe 100 times. Like, for example, which one? Laura from Otto Preminger. It's 1944, I think, since that. And I love this movie. I've been watching it many times. And also, I would say Les Enfants du Marais de Jean Becker, je crois, il s'appelle Becker, ouais. It's from a book. It's a movie from a book, and it's a movie from 1999. A song you always find yourself humming. There are many, actually, many, but I think the most frequent would be Addio del Passato from Traviata, in my kitchen, in my shower, everywhere. And otherwise, lately, I like also flowers from Miley Cyrus. An object you always pack in your suitcase. My suitcases are so full, it's difficult to choose. I'm always afraid to have something, to miss something that I won't be able to find quickly, because I don't want to disturb people around me for something weird or something unusual. I don't know what to choose. I have so many things in my suitcases. Probably I would choose spices. For example, how do I call it? Cloves. I think we say cloves in English. It's very good for many things. Fresh ginger also, I try to bring with me. You can never say no to. I'm not very sweet. I'm more a salty person. But if I'm in a restaurant and have, for example, typical French restaurant, or even around the world, I would say baba au rhum. Baba au rhum. One word to define you today. Happy to be. Yes, and this bit, all the troubles around the world and sometimes difficult times and loss of people or animals that I loved. I rank around it. I'm a happy person.